Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Once we have decided that we have to mind our mind. That is the real beginning of spiritual life. We have to take care of mind. And once you accept this principle, then you will not complain about the mind. Majority of the people, they complain about the mind. My mind is too disturbed, I get too much angry, and I feel too lazy. So, spiritual life begins when you start working on the mind. So, what are the problems of the mind? In the last talk we have seen, we have taken 3 problems. First problem is alasya, laziness. Laziness can be conquered by discipline, and discipline should be self-imposed. See, not others are telling, therefore we are doing. So how do we start with self-discipline? It is here in our religion we are told about the upasana. So get up early morning, finish your bath and do some puja, etc. But here also we lazy people have found out a way. We do upasana, but when 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, till then all the gods are waiting, "Arey bathroom jana hai, utho." See? Once we understand that the right time to work on the mind is early morning. See? And you know, one of the best things that the mind has, it can form habit very easily. See? Like you take tea in the morning for 1 week. Second week you don't have to think about it. The mind will start tea, 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 tea. Similarly, if you start doing the japa, Lord's name, the moment you get up from the sleep, you do japa, one bala. Do it for 1 week, your mind will start cooperating. Because mind's this quality is to be encashed. What is the quality of the mind? To form habit. It can form habit very quickly. See? So, we have to have something for which we have got highest respect and reverence. Call it God, call it your health or whatever. And thereby start your day early. I am not telling you 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. At least before sunrise. Those who wake up after sunrise, in the next life they become khatmal. Khatmal, you know? Bed bugs. खाट पे जो रहते हैं खटमल. See. So next time you see a khatmal bed bug, Mom, I am coming next life. See. And if we have decided to get rid of this laziness, this is the only way. One Mahatma told me, Swamiji, as you told, I started. I get up early morning and again go to sleep. As in salutations to you. See, alasya can go if we discipline ourselves. Life must not be lived in a rubbish manner. See, now one example I'll give you. When you wake up from your bed, sleep, do you remake your bed? फिर सोना ही है, अब छोड़ो ऐसे. Again we have to sleep. And see the beds in the people's house when I go. They never make the bed after you are out. Make it properly, tug it properly. Thereafter, you will not feel like again going and sleeping. But when they will say, Bichara soya, no. See, cleanliness is next to godliness. And if you are taking to that, your life will become disciplined. It's so important. So, laziness has to go. Then nidra. These are all the problems of mind. Nidra is of two types. One is the healthy sleep and second is unhealthy sleep. In Upanishad, as well as Swami Vivekananda quoted it from Upanishad. Uttishtata jagrata prapya varanyabodhata kshurasya dhara nishita duratya durgam pathastat kavayo vadanti. It is not said, wake up and then stand up. It is said the other way around. Stand up and then wake up. Because waking up from the sleep is not a problem. Getting out of the bed is a problem. See? Uttishtata, jagrata. How important it is. So if after the sleep is over, if we bump out of the bed, you have learned the art of proper sleeping. But then what happens? We go to Satsang like we all have come here, and then we get spiritual influenza. Then from tomorrow onwards I am going to start early morning. Swamiji told me, I want to conquer my mind. Go sleep. Next day, early mornings, you wake up. But then your mind comes to your help. Come on. So many years I did not get up. What difference it made? Everything is okay. Hey, this Swami, they have no other business. And again you go to sleep. And then as usual, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock you wake up. And then, today also I could not wake up. See. And then it happens 2, 3 times, 4 times. Then we come to a conclusion. It is not my bite. It's not. What does it make? Is it God is available only in the morning? Afternoon he is on leave or what? He is available every time. But we don't understand what we go wrong with us. It was our decision to wake up early morning. We woke up but did not get out of the bed. And as usual we got up late. Then there is a guilt in the mind. Today also I could not get up. I don't know why I can't. Tomorrow I'll definitely try. Again it is repeated. Then you come to a conclusion. I cannot do it. Friends, this is called as lack of self-confidence. Those people who are not inspired, they lack confidence in their life. And why this happens? Because the decision is knowledge. And action is getting out of the bed is action. When knowledge and action, they are helping each other. Knowledge is represented in the action, and action is representation of the knowledge. Then you are an integrated personality. Integrated personality is a self-confidence. What is lack of self-confidence? I don't think I can do it. Why not? You can do it. You must do it. You should do it. See, friends, it's so important. I'll tell you one example. Many years before, we went to Kailash Manas. So, there were about 18, 19 of us. Those days, there were no roads, nothing. Our jeep used to go through rivers and all kinds. Up to the bonnet used to be underwater. Somehow we could go like many years before. So before we started, some of my friends told me, Swamiji, you always put on khada, now you should start putting on shoes. You have to break the shoes, new shoes will trouble you, blah, 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 all this. And which I never did. And when we reached there, and then we had to take the pradakshina. Swamiji, you have not done whatever we told you. At least for 3-4 months, you should have broken the shoes, you should have walked. But you didn't do it. I said, then, okay. But anyway, we have to go now walking. Okay, try, give it a try. I said, okay. I was the first to go everywhere. And those who have broken the shoes, their hearts were broken. So the distance I could cross in about 5-6 hours. They will cross it after 12-13 hours. By then my rest is over. Now let's go to the next thing. And they used to get so angry with me. See? I don't think I can walk. Because our visage will... See, friends, if you have self-confidence, that is what matters in life. And self-confidence is an expression of integrated personality. Those who have doubt about their own self, how can they achieve anything in life? I don't think I can do it. Then you will never do it. See, friends, therefore, Nidra is a place where you can discover and develop your confidence. When you decide, you don't have to put an alarm. About alarm, I tell you, in Cochin, I was in somebody's house and they had a very sweet little girl like this Nidhi. She gave me one nice plastic tablecloth. Swamiji, this is for you. I said, what is this? This is the alarm clock, and you get up in the morning, so you will require alarm, and therefore I am giving it to you. I said, you take it back. I don't get up because the plastic tells me to get up. See, those who want alarm to wake up from the sleep, they have no confidence. Why we should require alarm? Can't we decide what time we have to get up? See, self-confidence is not something, oh, no. You will be able to do anything you decide. That is self-confidence. And therefore start with this getting up in the morning. Then slowly you will discover that is the time which is the best time of our day. This I learned from one of my friend in Badrinath. He was, following the path of Kundalini. And he had his own ashram and he used to give me place to stay. So, morning I used to go to his room and he will be sitting for meditation and he used to tell me, Swamiji, you have to come every day and sit here with me. I said, all right. Kahin bhi sona hi hai. I like it. So, I used to go there. One day he asked me this question, that Swamiji, how the meditation can be perfect? Tell me. Because you are so relaxed, I am doing so meditation, but I am not yet relaxed. What is the reason? Tell me how to achieve this. I said, look here. Khuda meherban to gadha pehlwan. See? Patanjali Yoga Darshan. Ishvara pranidhanadva. Till such time, I am doing meditation, I have to do this thing, you will fail. Let him take over. You relax. See? You must have seen some people when they are sitting in the car and they are sitting comfortably, but they are so tense. The driver is driving, why you worry? See? There are 3 types of drivers in America. One type of drivers are Chinese. One type are Angrez, and third is Indians. When the Angrez is driving the car, he only drives the car, others are doing whatever they want to do. He takes care of the traffic, light, everything. When the Indians are driving the car, every member in the car tells, देखो उधर है, देखो light है, alarm है, चलो. Too extreme. Chinese, when the driver doesn't look anywhere. Self-confidence. See, friends. Therefore, this self-confidence is necessary to walk the spiritual path. Nay, living in self-confidence is living in meditation. See? Otherwise, everywhere there is a doubt. You can never enjoy your life if you got too much of doubts. Then, alasya nidra pramad. Pramad is repeating the same mistake again and again. See? And when you repeat any mistake again, you become expert in making mistakes. See? They never mistake not making the mistake. Keep on doing it again. Now what is the mistake we all do? Body identification. How many times you must have heard, this world is created when we are identified with the body. Now come back to our last lecture. Spiritual life is learning from our every experience. So when this world is created when we get identified with the body. In deep sleep last night, where were we? When were we? What were we? No desha kala vastu. No time, space and object. Where were we? Inside the body or outside the body? Inside the room or outside the room? In America or in India? Nothing. Then whether 2022 or 2001. No space, no time. And what were we? Husband, wife, brother, sister, mother? None. And therefore, we were happy. And what is the world? World is only these 3 parameters. World is a matrix of 3. 3 patti ka game. Matrix of 3. Time, space and object. So when we ask the question about the world, we ask the same question. When the world was created, the world is created the moment we are identified with the body, the world comes into existence. Now where from the world begins? The world begins from our body identification. See? Simple. When we are not identified with the body, where is the world? Then what is the world? 2 ways. One is the Isha Srishti, the God's creation, which includes us also. Because the world begins from us, and where the world ends, when we are no more identified with the body, the world ends. See? But normally we think the world is this thing. No. We are also one of the trees. Some of us are stones. Now the second thing. There is another world, and that is our creation. Our creation is, I am rich, I am poor, I am educated, I am uneducated, I am lucky, I am unlucky, I am husband, I am wife, I am mother, I am father. So, there are two worlds. One is God's creation, second is our creation. In God's creation, the five great elements, no problem. Five sense organs, no problem. Five organs of action, no problem. Body is no problem. In our creation, problem is problem. See, wife doesn't listen to me, what should I do? You listen to her. वो तो करते ही है. See, friends. Therefore, one of the Mahamantra is living at zero complaint level. See, if we want to get out of this pramada is habitual mistake making expertise. Same mistake we do again and again. And one of the mistakes is complain. See, if I am a husband, I will complain about wife. If I am a child, I will complain about dad. See, try this. Never complain about anything in this world. फिर जी के क्या करेंगे? Because other than complaining, there is no other theme in our life. Why the people are like that? Why one person in Bombay asked me, Swamiji, these ministers are so corrupt, these IAS officers are so corrupt. What could be done? I said, I am neither a minister nor IAS officer. But is it good? I said, if I get an opportunity, I will be also corrupt. What is your job? Swamiji, my job is such and such. I said, is there any possibility of getting money? No. I said, therefore you are not corrupt. See, friends, stop complaining about anybody or anything in this world. See. What is the disturbed mind? Complaining mind. This is the spiritual life we have to lead. Now we go one step further. I am explaining you different mantras in different context. Thereafter, you listen to these mantras again and again. Sometimes it may click something. Because although you are listening the same thing, but the listener, is different. Sometimes your mood is okay, sometimes you are frustrated, sometimes you are angry, and then you become angry on me. One lady was so angry on me. What is this? All the time you go on telling, be happy, be happy, be happy. Get married and show, be happy. I said, that is the reason I didn't get married. You are so cool and you make fun of us. You make all the time fun of the ladies. I said, because they are funny. Therefore, friends, this habit of complaining destroys the poise of our mind. See? So, this pramada is the habit cancellation technique to be practiced. Cancel the wrong habits. And you see, habits, if you remove H, what remains? A bit remains. See? Then you remove A, it remains. Remove I, habit of T remains. T will continue to be there all the time. We have to change our wrong habits. Spiritual life is coming out of the wrong habits and getting established in the right track. That is what spiritual life is. So, alasya nidra pramad. When we have achieved this, then you will be able to take the next step. The next step is understanding. Understanding is possible when you are alert and non-sleepy. Don't go into Shambhavi Mudra. This is a very subtle point. You won't get in books here and there. You have to discover yourself. Now do this experiment. Think whatever you want to think. But don't use any words while thinking. Word-free thinking. Do it. Can you think? Now learn from this. Unmanifest words are mind. Manifest mind is words. Formless ice is water. Water with a form is ice. See? Now when you take this, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, what will happen? Your mind will remain quiet. It is happening with you. You are not struggling. It's only by proper understanding. See? And we talk at two levels. That means the mind becomes grossified as words at two levels. One is the level which is unknown to others. Other is a level which is known to others. So when I am talking to you, this is Vaikarivani, and the mind has become grossified in the Vaikarivani, which is heard by you. The second thing is, I talk to myself. There also the words are there, but they are not heard by others. So how the world is created? When speech begins. देखो महाराज, don't look for anything outside within you. You are the source of everything. Only we have to recognize what is happening inside us. See? Therefore, when we are sitting and somebody is talking, if our mind is not behind the ears, you are hearing, but you are not listening and nor you are understanding. See, it happens with every one of us. Many times the things are in front of us and we are saying, I don't know where it has gone, who has taken, it is right in front. Because the mind is not behind the eyes. So if we are working on the mind as a spiritual practice, these basics should be clear. And therefore, these two techniques. One technique is, do not talk to yourself. I am not telling you Chitta Vritti Nirodha. That will never happen. Only try this. Do not talk to yourself. See? But you see, many of us, rather all of us, keep on talking to ourselves. All the time. Like, that sound which is going on. Goes on and on and on. We can observe this, when you go anywhere, airports, etc. If there is somebody sitting all by himself or herself, do you think this is going? What is this happening? Talking to oneself. Give it a try. Don't talk to yourself. Start with 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It will happen. See. Then we talk to others. Now here our Mahamantra is, who asked you? We keep on talking whether somebody asks or not. Like I am talking to you. Keep on talking. And if they sleep, it is not the fault of the people who sleep. In a school, one student sitting next to the other student, he was dozing off. And the teacher got angry and told the student who was not sleeping, wake him up, he is sleeping in my class. The student said, why should I wake up? You put him to sleep. See? One Mahatma asked me this question. He does Bhagavad Katha and all that, and he really loves me. He told me, Swamiji, in between, where from you get the jokes? And why the jokes are necessary? I said, look here, Maharaj, when you are giving talks, so many people, and the talks are Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, lullaby. So they go to sleep. Then what you have to do? In between, you have to give a bang. See, Hare Rama Chandra, everybody wakes up. Then only you can tell something, na? Here also, when I am talking deep, they get into anesthetic mode. So in between, when some joke happens, then the one who was sleeping because of the sleep noise of this laughter, they wake up. And then the joke is told to him. When others are silent, he alone laughs. Friends, operating on the heart or brain or anything is such a subtle operation that the patient must be 100% secured, is it not? So he is properly tied down and anesthesia given, everything is done. Then you can do whatever you like. Much more subtler is the operation of holding the mind and giving the dose. See? And therefore, when you remain light and cheerful, your understanding is quick in one go. But all the time, Gambhirananda. Don't disturb. Why, Maharaj? I am already disturbed. See? Therefore, speech is manifest mind. And mind is unmanifest speech. See? How simple it is? Now we go further. The pure consciousness expresses at 4 levels. One is called Paravani, Pashyanti Vani, Madhyama Vani and Vaikarivani. Like electricity expresses as bulb, magnetic field in the fan, heat in the heater, cold in the fridge. Electricity is common, not different. In the same manner, Paramatma expresses as the Paravani, Pashyanti, Madhyama, Vaikari. See? And therefore, if we take care of the Vani, the speech, we are directly in tune with the divine. But what happens? We get carried away by the objects indicated by the words. Suppose you are talking about Hollywood. Now what is happening? We've been talking about Hollywood. We go back to Hollywood and there are too many homeless people, People go through their own house with fear. They have to immediately close or else those people enter and there is no crime if the theft is less than $600. Therefore, now you have gone there already. You are no more here. And you are talking to yourself. See? Therefore, unless we come to a point that mind is not allowed to crystallize in words. See? This is how the people drink or take drugs. And then their mind becomes numb. And they attain the Shambhavi Mudra. Whatever. See. Therefore, pure consciousness, first expression is Paravani. Paravani means that speech which is beyond relative existence. Para. The Pashyanti, Madhyama, Vaikari are Aparavani, the lower Vanis. So in Paravani, the whole world is contained, like in our pen drive, 500 GB pen drive, so much of data is contained there. So Paravani is like that. Everything unmanifest, but capable of manifestation. In a dead body, Paravani doesn't manifest. See? So Paravani, Paramatma's expression. Then this expression, when it starts becoming mature, then the next step is Pashyanti Vani. That is also the same mind. So Paravani is the birth of the mind. Pashyanti Vani is the growth of the mind. See? Now in this Pashyanti Vani, what happens? The object of knowledge and the thought of the object, they are not yet dichotomized. They are not yet separated. They are merged together. The best example could be when you take a gram seed, it's very hard. If you want to bite it, your teeth will come out. So hard it is. That is the state of the Paravani. Then you put it in the water overnight. Then it becomes swollen. So when it becomes swollen, now it is ready to germinate. Germination has not yet happened. Ready to germinate. Then comes the Madhyama Vani. Now there slowly the sprout starts coming upward and downward. That is the Madhyama Vani. And now the seed has completely matured and the plant has come up. That is the Vaikarivani. And all of them, where from they have come? They have come from the seed. See? Therefore, what will be the spiritual practice? Drop the Vaikarivani, come to Madhyama. Drop the Madhyama, come to Pashyanti. Up to here is our spiritual practice. Hereafter, the Lord takes over. But what happens? When we drop the Vaikarivani, the waking state, enter the dream state, and we do not know. What I see from here, you don't see that. When I see, there are many people who are entering the ninth plane of consciousness. Then I have to shake you up. See? Therefore, the spiritual practice is our migration from the Vaikari to Madhyama, Madhyama to Pashyanti, Pashyanti to Paravani. This is the migration. Now this journey, spiritual journey, is not spatio-temporal journey. The journey is not in time and space. You don't go from one place to another place. You don't require time. The journey of the husband to the man. So has the husband crossed the distance? Has the husband will take some time? रुको यार आधा घंटा लगेगा आदमी बनने के लिए. अभी तुम्हें husband हूँ. No. Exactly the same way. Therefore we told you mind's quality, quiet, alert and vigilant. Thank God we are not yet taken food. But those who are not accustomed to silence, they are customized to sleep. See? And then they hold. See? Keep the clips on. Therefore, my dear friends, we all have to understand it very sincerely. Spiritual practice is not a physical affair. It is understanding. Understanding should be clear. With this clear understanding, there is no problem. See? Like there is one boy in India, very sweet, small little boy. He is so intelligent. Now he has joined triple IT. Is something? IIT is there, the triple IT. He joined triple IT. He must be hardly 18, 19 or 20 like that. Extremely intelligent. So, when I got this mobile phone, it has to be something to be done. Some pamphlet has come with that. Transfer from this company to that company. I said, "Hey, yaar, karo kuch to bhi." So he says, "Swamiji, this has to be done only in USA, it cannot be done in India." Then I said, "What for you are there?" He said, "Okay, I'll try." And in 5 minutes he has done that. 5 minutes. He's so crazy. See? Because he's extremely alert, vigilant. And they pata nahi yaar kaise karo. No. Many of us have got starting trouble. Ambassador car. See? Many of you may not be knowing, there used to be earlier cars where you have to put the handle and krrr, krrr, krrr. See? So starting trouble, but once they start, then they don't stop. Brake doesn't work. See? Therefore, start with this understanding. First, we have to get out of the Vaikarivani and come to the Madhyamavani. See? Now, what is Vaikarivani? Vaikarivani is the waking experience. Now, in this waking experience, now observe how we talk, what we talk, when we talk. See? So you'll come to know. We always talk to others about either our past or about their past. See? Where are you from? People ask us this question. स्वामी जी आप कहाँ के हो? मैंने जहाँ घटा चले. No, no, actually, where were you born? When were you born? How were you born? Was it a normal delivery or a cesarean? कोई जरूरत है? See, therefore, this one simple practice, living in meditation, do not gather data about anybody. And if somebody tells, don't listen. How it is possible? You are expert. Are you listening to me now? Huh? That also comes. Therefore, we have to migrate from the Vaikarivani to Madhyamavani. And nobody can do it for us. And this technique, don't talk about your past, don't ask anybody about their past. But Swamiji, in the society, we are told you, yes, you talk, ask, but don't save it. Delete immediately. This is one of the highest spiritual practice, the ability to delete. Not only people's information, but our past also. See, this example probably I given. One of my friend is iPhone or what or something. It got hang up. So he made a comment to his wife. These people take lot of money and see within 3 months it's not working. Cheat. So she said, you only complain. Swamiji has come, ask him what happened. Look here. So I said, okay, go to settings, scroll down, restore factory settings, scroll down, yes, no, say yes, all data will be removed, he say yes, he did it. I said, now restart. Oh, it's working. What happened? Our case. We hang up because we never deleted the data. By factory settings, we are all divine. We have downloaded so many apps which our machine device cannot handle. And not only that, but we again and again update. Stop that. See? And therefore, why the old people are not accepted by the youngsters? This is the reason. Old people have no future. What future I have got? No future. What do I have? Past only. So what will I talk? Past. Jab hum wahan the. Who asked you? But Swamiji, you are also telling the past, no? I am hearing that. I am telling the past from what I have learned something. When you learn from your experience, you do not gather any impressions on your mind. Because you have learned. Knowledge is not an impression. Knowledge is wisdom. Wisdom is light. Impressions are heavy. See? And impressions compel us to behave in a particular pattern. Wisdom and knowledge helps you how to come out of the situation. Like childhood, we have touched the fire, we got burned, therefore we have learned. Fire burns. And therefore we have no hatred for the fire. On the contrary, we utilize this burning ability of the fire to our benefit. In the same manner, when we know this person is like that, you learn from that and then behave with him or her in such a manner that you are at peace, that's it. Life becomes very simple thereafter, my friends. Therefore, if we want to get out of the Vaikarivani, the first and the most important principle is don't talk about your past. Now let us go still deeper. When we say, when I was a child, so who was a child? The body was a child or you were a child? See, now that body has gone, along with the child has also gone. See, when I was a husband, means what? No, I am no more a husband. See? Then become another husband. Then try third time. And then my question comes. Is the H1 equal to H2 equal to H3 or equal to what? Now where those husbands have gone? But then we carry the burden of the past. See? Therefore, friends, remember this thing. Past doesn't belong to us. Past belongs to the body. We are the same. You cannot have the experience of your birth. When you are not born, how can there be a past? What is the past? Past is that something existed before birth. But when you are not born at all, nothing. You start living absolutely in the present. Give it a try. You will see most of the time, people keep on talking. And it becomes such an obsession or a habit, they just can't keep quiet. Whether the other person is interested or not, they keep on talking like I am talking now. Swamiji? Lunch is not there, no? Then what is to be done? We have not kept the lunch so that you should not sleep. Huh? See, friends, we have to recognize this. Nobody can do it for us, my friends. So, take the strict rule to yourself. Don't talk about your past. For this we have developed a mantra. You want to take the mantra Diksha? It will help you to lead your life spiritually, 24/7. See? Ready? Keep your right hand on your left heart. And repeat after me. 18th June 2022. 18th June 2022. 18th June 2022. Mantra Diksha over. Now what is to be done? Do not talk anything, whatever has happened in your life before this date. Now try to talk. Kaliba. No, yesterday. See? Whenever we talk to others, we talk about our past. Recognize this. Then we will come to know that how much we talk which is unnecessary. There was one old lady. Once I went to their house and she started telling me something. And because she was old, I was sitting. Her grandson called me. Swamiji, 1 minute. I said, wait a minute, Amma, your grandson is calling me. And then he said, how can you listen to Dadi Ma? Same again and again. I said, what should I do? Do what we do. I said, what you do? You put a mouth, something on her face? No, we show our fingers. Means what? Dadi Ma, you have already told 3 times. So she keeps going, okay. See? Then I went. Swamiji, what I was telling you, I forgot. Never mind, I'll start again. Is it a Ramayana or what? Then I should assess it. How much we keep on talking of the past. Stop that. See? That is the reason why youngsters do not like to be in the company of the old people. They cannot live in the present. During our childhood, we used to climb on the tree and play. These days, children, you were monkeys, we are not. See? Another thing, what happens with this past, we are not ready to change ourselves. Those who are not ready to change themselves according to the need of the time, they are erased in this world. This is spiritual life. See? We are going to some place, Badrinath or somewhere, and on the way, for some reason, we have to stop. So, I normally sit on the back side, left corner. So, when I sit back side, nobody complains, we didn't get a window seat, because there can't be so many windows. So, when I sit there, then others out of sharam, chup baitte. So, there was one girl, Swamiji, may I sit with you? I sit, but don't ask questions. I am allergic to questions. So then she said, oh, what are you looking outside? I said, question. No. This is not a question. I am just asking you. I said, now I'll ask you a question. Do you see that tree? Yes. Now explain or describe the tree and what you have learned, you tell me. So it was, no, the ball was in her court. So she was looking, Swamiji, this seems to be a banyan tree or people tree. I said, very good. What next? It must be very old. I said, very good. What? That's it. What more? See? I said, see something more. I am seeing more something. No, that's all. I said, if I show you something more, I'll give you one hit. Ready? He said, yes. Then I said, look here. That steel barricade, which was fixed to protect the tree from the animals or somebody, that because it is steel, it cannot grow, but the tree is growing which is soft and the steel barricade is hard, yet the soft tree has engulfed that hard barricade. It was swallowed by the tree. Oh, that? I said, yes. Then what do you learn from that? Because that steel barricade was not ready to change itself. It was erased. We all have to learn. Change according to the need of the time. See? One of my elderly friend, he is no more now, he used to tell, Swamiji, when we were small, we used to hate English. We never studied English. But now I am regretting. Had I studied English, I would have gone the world around and spoken on Gita. But now I cannot speak in English. See? Because he did not change according to the need of the time. See? We all have to be adaptive. If we cannot change, we will be erased from this world. Therefore, this is getting out of the impact of the Vaikarivani, the waking experiences. See. Now the third thing. In Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter, Bhagavan says, Niti Rasmi Jigishitam. It means, I am the planning ability in the present by which the future is improved. In the Vibhuti Yoga, he has told, I am Arjuna among the Pandavas, I am the Ashwatha Vriksha among the trees, I am the Himalaya among the mountains, I am the Ganges among the rivers. In the same manner, there he tells, I am the planning ability in the beings because of which they can improve their future. This is what Bhagavan is. He has not mentioned our tradition, our culture. During our childhood, we used to go to school without even shoes, without even pant. See, don't bring your past in the present. But many of us have got that funny notion. Sitting on the floor and eating is our culture. Are we buffaloes or what? But under the disguise of the culture, they put any useless thing. Even the toilet, Indian toilet, Ram, Ram, Ram. See, whatever is comfortable, adopt that. But we are so stuck in the past. See, they were constructing a house, they had one old lady in the house. She was very adamant. Old people are adamant. So she said, if you are constructing the house, toilet should not be constructed inside the house. It should be there, at the corner of this. So you have to go with the chhata. Chhatrapati ja rahe. See? Why? No, toilet is very unhygienic and all that. These kind of obsessions do not allow us to change in life. Like I do all this tamasha. On this also, some of my friends say, somebody, why you have to do that? I said, why you are objecting? I will do anything I like. No, but Mahatmas normally don't do like this thing. Somebody does. I said, you are perfectly right. You call me Mahatma and ask me to behave according to your rules. I am not a Mahatma. I am a Sage Atma. See? Soja Rajakumari. Sage Atma was the only Sindhi singer in the whole universe. Sindhis normally don't sing. They eat. Therefore, change yourself, person change. Then we are slowly getting out of the past. Then we become fit to live in the present. And survival of the fittest. If we are not fit to live in the present, we will be erased. See? Change, you are out of the impact of the waking world and the Vaikarivani. See? So let us change for lunch. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.